Well, hey, everybody, welcome back to Master the NEC, as well as our explanation of the 5 reasons why you, if you're studying for an electrical exam or want to learn the NEC a little better, why you need to invest in our Fast Trax program, a revolutionary interactive program that allows you to not only learn the code, but also retain it. Now, we saw the reason number 1 in the last video. Now you've moved on to reason number 2. Now, reason number 2 hits kind of home with me because people know that I like to create graphics and designs and illustrations to kind of hammer home some of the points. And again, there's nothing better than a program that can take written word and explain it in a way that's palatable, that you can understand it, but also couple that with great illustrations and graphics to help hammer the concept home. That's what you need. You can get a book with questions and it really doesn't give you anything. You can watch DVDs, but you have nothing to interact with it and work. As you saw in reason number 1, we have tons of questions. Again, the biggest database you're going to find of questions that are like the exam. Okay, many people have said those questions are very similar to what appears on an exam. Okay, so, but we're looking at reason number 2. So let's jump into reason number 2. And I think you'll be excited about this because, again, there are people that have some problems with comprehending stuff. So you have the reading material, but you also get really good graphics and illustrations to hammer it home. So that's another reason in this program. Reason number 2 is the very detailed graphics and illustrations. So let me give you an example of that. Let's just go into, we'll say we're in section number 1, which is where you generally start. You have boxes and enclosures. Okay, so your reading material is where you're going to always start your journey, because to pass an exam and be put in an exam environment, you need to get over reading comprehension issues. And so what we do is we give you the reading material, but we also give you some things in there during that reading material that help you learn the NEC. But stay tuned, that's for the next video, because that'll be the reason number 3. But in this one, I want to show you some reason why this program is right for you. Is that if you go to this program, and let's kind of go back to the very beginning, the general requirements. And this one happens to deal, we're talking about metal boxes. You see that it gives you a lot of information, but it gives you really detailed graphics, okay? This literally looks like the boxes that you would encounter in an install. And there's tons of graphics, code references, which we'll talk about in another video. But here you see it calls out things and really does hammer home what things look like. And again, it's one thing to talk about it, but in our graphics, what's unique is that you'll see callouts, and these callouts will say A, and they always correspond with the reading material. So that is a powerful tool when you're learning the NEC, because you want to read something, but then you want to correlate it visually. And so we do that in this program. So here, mud rings, we're giving you the cubic inch of the mud ring. It corresponds with the cubic inch of the box. All of that's talked about. You see these chevrons, which we'll talk about in another benefit and another reason why you should use the Fast Trax program, because there's a reason why you have these chevrons and these callouts. But stay tuned for another video for that. So all of these graphics are really detailed. The markings explaining what these mean inside of the box. You're not just trying to pass an exam. You are really trying to learn the NEC, because when you get into the field, you're going to be encountered with tons of issues, whether it's installation issues or questions from other people, inspectors, whether you're helping other people learn the code so that you have a safe installation for your customer. But also, we don't get paid to do things twice. We get paid to do it once, accurately. And that's the benefit of being a skilled tradesman like an electrician. So anyway, you can see that one of the benefits in our program here are the extensive graphics, the call-outs. That is something you're not going to get in just a book with questions. You're not going to get that in a DVD, because you get somebody talking about it, giving commentary, but you're not able to correlate the two, and it's hard to follow along. In this program, it's all there, all right there in full color, in callouts. That is one of the key benefits of the Fast Trax program, is that you have the access to all of these illustrations. So that is our reason number 2. Very detailed illustrations, great graphics, wonderful call outs pointing where you need to go. That is something alone. And there are all through our Fast Trax program. There are graphics, there are worksheets, templates, everything you need to be successful at really learning the National Electrical Code. So stay tuned for reason number 3 in this series, okay? Because we have a lot to still talk about. So till next time, folks, stay safe and God bless. And remember, we will link you to the next video.
Shut up and sit down.